This is a live Channels television event.
We'd like to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you as we welcome you formally to Nigeria's biggest personality awards, which is the Vanguard Personalities of the Year Awards. The award which celebrates and acknowledges individuals who have contributed immensely to the development of their immediate community, their industry, and indeed the federation that is Nigeria. We want to say we really appreciate everyone who has supported this journey for the past 8 years. This journey has been uninterrupted for 8 straight years. I think Vanguard Newspapers deserves a big round of applause. Please, can we put our hands together for Vanguard Newspapers? And while we acknowledge Vanguard Newspapers for creating the platform, the unsung heroes of this 8 years of the Vanguard Personality Award will definitely be the marketing communications consultants who have produced, managed, and coordinated this awards for the past 8 years. A very big round of applause, and I think they should actually take a bow. Verdant Zeal Communications, particularly Dr. Tunji Olugbodi and his team. Please, a round of applause for them. 8 straight years putting Nigeria on the map via Vanguard Personality of the Year. Bolanle.
That's right, TA. As we were combing through and I was reading through all the list of the awardees tonight, I truly have to say that the history, the heritage, it taught me so much about the past of Nigeria. And it also gave me a lot of insight to the potential of the future as well. I have to say that, TA, I realize I have a long way to go. I want to get a Lifetime Achievement Award, when I'm in my 80s, don't you?
It starts from now. It starts from now. Keep working your way to the top. I can see so many eminent Nigerians who have paid their dues, seriously paid their dues. So many. Unfortunately, time will not allow us to formally acknowledge and recognize anyone individually tonight. We are giving a blanket recognition to everyone. We appreciate you on behalf of the chairman and the board, management and staff of Vanguard Newspapers. Indeed, we are really, really grateful that your excellencies and distinguished ladies and gentlemen are here with us tonight. Without wasting any more time, it's a great honor and pleasure that I welcome the general manager, Vanguard Newspapers Group, for his opening remarks. Please, a warm round of applause for Mr. Benga Adefaye. A round of applause for our general manager, please.
Our chairman of the occasion, the mic on. The mic on. Abba. Not working. Okay. Okay. Our chairman of this occasion, Chief Mrs. Delike Akonde, CON, Your Excellencies, our governors, distinguished guests, our honorees, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. On behalf of our chairman, Mr. Sam Amuka, the board and the editors of Vanguard newspaper, I welcome you to this double portion edition of the Vanguard Personality of the Year 2019 and 2020. Uncle Sam Amuka particularly sends his warm regards to all of you here tonight, especially the honorees. He regrets his absence here tonight, as he has just left the hospital this week after a successful operation after he broke his left hip in an accident. We all wish Uncle Sam quick recovery. The first major of the COVID-19 pandemic, which threw the world into a state of panic health-wise, compelled the postponement of the event for 2019. It also affected the scheduled presentation of the 2020 awards. Although it is not over yet with COVID-19, there is no surrender of the human spirit. That is why we are happy that this is happening today against all odds. We must shoulder on, but we must continue to keep safe as we take our vaccines and observe all COVID protocols. As we proceed with tonight's event, we remember some of our past awardees who have translated in the last 2 years, particularly Governor Abiola Ajibola of Oyo State, who was here as the Governor of the year 2018, Alaji Lateef Jakonde, former Governor of Lagos State, as well as Alaji Ismaila Issa Funtua, philanthropist, businessman, all our lifetime awardees. May their souls rest in perfect peace, and may the souls of all the other persons who may have fallen due to COVID also rest in perfect peace. Vanguard Personality of the Year Award is unique for the celebration of the best of us, for the celebration of those who inspire us to what and where we aspire to be, those whose deeds and words impact and give us hope of a better nation, notwithstanding our challenges. We celebrate our awardees, particularly those of them who are living, who offer a roadmap of grit and excellence in politics and nation building, those whose example in business and economy, as well as social engineering and ethical values, show that our nation is not in lack of towering role models. We celebrate our awardees who have been standing in the gap for us, those breathing philanthropy, those restoring hope in the midst of adversity, passionate individuals who teach lessons in excellence, in perseverance, role models and leaders whose examples are worthy of emulation. It is a long list of 32 outstanding persons for the past 2 years. Governors Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Babagana Umaru Zulum. I think I saw him just coming in now. Governor Kayode Fayemi, Nasir El-Rufai, Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, Okeze Ikpeazu, and others like Mr. Rotimi Amechi, the Governor of Money, Governor Godwin Emefiele, Mr. Femi Otedola, our own Mr. Biodu Shobanja. He just bagged a doctorate honorary award at the University of Lagos last week. Alaji Abdulsamad Rabiu, Dr. Lemon Ikpea, Baba Pa Ayo Adebanjo, Chief Ato Umba, Justice Bola Agibola, Chief Ebenezer Obe Fabi, Alaji Shehu Malami, Chief Umba Amechi, Justice Aloma Mokhtar Mariam, Chief Folake Sholanke, Obong Victor Atta, Dr. Christopher Colladay, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, Professor Aya O. Aya, Alaji Mama Ndaura, Dr. Bode Olajumake, Dr. Mrs. Winifred Awoshika, Alaji Tanko Yakasai, Professor Adenike Grange, Princess Rosemary Osula Alu, and the young ones, Jack Richtain and Shigibomi Ogundele. With our awardees, there are lessons to learn from them. Their examples give hope to a nation that is in the furnace, like the strong metals, to rediscover ourselves. The awardees' achievements should encourage the young ones not to despair. Nigeria has a future. Many of our awardees, across the genders, across the ages, are the first of their kind in our nation. Whilst some others are active at the national level, some have rolled up their sleeves up at the sub-national levels, striving to make the difference in their chosen spaces. We acknowledge them and ask them not to relent. The recognition by Vanguard should serve as a tonic, the impetus to do more. On a final note, my gratitude to our chairman of today's event, Chief Dr. Mrs. Onikepo Akande, CON, a first of our kind in many areas, who has graciously accepted to lead today's event. She is the first lady in the 8 years of this award to chair the Vanguard Award ceremony. She chose to be here above other compelling invitations because of our regard for Uncle Sam and Vanguard newspapers. We are grateful indeed. We thank you all for being here this evening and hope that we complete this engagement early enough to beat the COVID-19 curfew and return to our homes safely. In this vein, we will keep the speeches to the barest minimum and social distancing to the utmost practice possible. Welcome, and have a beautiful evening of celebration, entertainment, and fun. Thank you. Good evening.
Another round of applause, please, for the General Manager of Vanguard Newspapers. Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it truly is a pleasure to be here tonight. And as mentioned, tonight we're asking that we continue to observe all COVID protocols. We ask that you keep your mask on and you observe social distancing as well. Now, we've already begun the night, but we cannot continue until we invite a very distinguished personality. When I was doing my research on her, I was impressed, I was excited, and I thought to myself, this is the kind of legacy that I would like to leave behind. She's a woman of many firsts. She has served her country tirelessly in multiple different sectors, and she still radiates so beautifully. When I was checking into the hotel next door, I saw her, and she had the most stylish and beautiful outfit, and I said, "You look so beautiful, man." She replied with the most beautiful, radiant smile. But behind her beauty is someone with intelligence, wit, diligence, and a commitment to making sure that the Federal Republic of Nigeria continues to excel. Today cannot be possible without having a chairperson. It's going to be exciting to hear her welcome remarks. So I ask that we all pay attention, and with grand applause, we welcome the chairperson of the Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards 2019-2020, the Iyalode of Ibadan Land, past president of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, former Minister of Industry for the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Dr. Mrs. Nike Akonde, Commander of the Order of the Niger, as she comes to the stage to make her welcome remarks as the chairperson of tonight's awards. A round of applause, please, for her as she comes. You're looking so beautiful and radiant, ma. Let's keep the applause going. Thank you very much, DJ.
Thank you very much for the nice introduction. Your Excellencies, Executive Governors of our various states, my dear Uncle Samamuka, the publisher of Vanguard newspapers, ably represented by Mr. Benga Adefai, honorable ministers, distinguished awardees, elder statesmen and women, royal fathers, distinguished guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the vigilant press. Let me begin by expressing my profound appreciation to the publisher of Vanguard newspapers, Uncle Sam Amuka, and his very capable team, for considering me worthy to chair this high-profile event. I must thank my dear Uncle Sam, especially, for giving women a pride of place. Thank you. I feel highly honored. I'm very happy that we can do this event after postponement due to the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. We appreciate God's kindness towards us to be able to assemble here today. I recall that the 2019 edition of this event was suspended indefinitely. 10 hours to its consummation because of COVID-19. Because COVID-19 had suddenly become a pandemic and there was no cure then. Today, the vaccine is here. And I hope we are all keeping safe. I have taken my 2 doses of vaccine and I still obey COVID-19 protocols. I hope you do obey the protocols as well. I congratulate Vanguard newspapers for their consistency in the organization of the annual Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards. This award stands out in its profile and reputation as one of the leading award ceremonies in the country. Let me also appreciate the Vanguard newspapers for recognizing our eminent citizens and corporate organizations for their contributions to the growth and development of our dear country. There is great value in appreciating performance. It provides a great impetus for awardees to do even more. The individuals who are being honored tonight are heroes and living legends who have proven their mettle over the years to be advocates of Vanguard's motto towards a better life for the people. Vanguard Award is very credible, untainted, no solicitation, not an award for sale. It is purely on merit. And I'm also a proud recipient of this award in the year 2016. Please clap for me. Thank you. I congratulate all awardees for making the list of this prestigious award. Many are called, but few are chosen. This recognition imposes a responsibility on all awardees to do even more to make our country much greater than what it is. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as I welcome you to this year's edition of Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards. Best regards. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, our chairperson, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again on behalf of Vanguard newspapers, we'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for coming and taking that time to be here with us. Like I said earlier, I sincerely, most respectfully apologize that we'll not be doing individual recognitions today. Everyone here is very specially acknowledged and welcome. An appeal to the gentlemen of the press. His Excellencies and our guests are complaining that you are not allowing them to see the stage, so please, as soon as you take your shots, we implore you to kindly move towards the back where the press area has been clearly earmarked. Thank you very much. So it's the 8th annual Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards tonight. How has the journey been so far? What has Vanguard newspapers as an institution been doing all this while? Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this for the next few minutes. Please, once again, COVID protocols is in full effect at this session. Please, 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 we've arranged the seats in such a way that there's social distancing. Please do not crowd a table. Please, only one person on stage at any given time. Thank you.
What's a world without information? Information. What's a world without information? Information is integral to the life we live However, information without its transmission is a world of utter confusion and dilemma.
I think information is life. If you don't have information, you are dead. So everything we do in life depends on information you have about it. So as far as I'm concerned, information is life.
Vanguard, a leading news organization, has over the past 36 years championed dissemination of authentic and up-to-date information in Nigeria. Ranking as one of the top 5 news organizations in Nigeria, Vanguard has continually evolved from a traditional newspaper to a modern, forward-looking organization leading news gathering and dissemination both digitally and traditionally.
Digital operations commenced about 18 years ago, and we were first movers, one of the top news digital publishers in the country, amongst all publishing houses in the country.
Vanguard Media, established in 1984 by Uncle Sam and Muka, has been driven by its desire to make life better for the people and has achieved this over the years through dissemination of up-to-date and authentic information, access to national and international news through their range of professionals, influencing corporate, business and governmental decisions that affect the people. One of the prominent influence Vanguard has made towards a better life for the people is its contribution to finding solutions for the Niger Delta crisis by initiating a public discourse and setting an agenda for dialogue. It organized the One Voice Conference for stakeholders in the South-South and influenced governmental decisions to end this crisis.
For us, we believe that if a part is sick, the whole is sick. Therefore, if Niger Delta remain neglected as indeed it was neglected, we were all believing in denial, thinking that Nigeria was making progress and would be at peace. That was the basis of our leading the quest to achieve emancipation and justice for that part of Nigeria, because it is a part of Nigeria that deserves to develop and grow as other parts, so that as one unit this country can grow.
Vanguard has continued to impact positively on its readers, clients and society by providing high-quality, reliable and affordable media products for promoting knowledge, political stability and economic prosperity.
You cannot exist for close to 4 decades and say you have not achieved it. Back to back for 4 years running, you are either the newspaper of the year or produce the editor of the year. For a very long time, we maintained the stronghold as being the #1 online platform for a very long time.
Vanguard Media, being a prestigious organization, kick-started the biggest Personality of the Year award show to celebrate Nigeria's finest distinguished individuals for their societal impact, excellence and outstanding achievement across different sectors and industries.
This is the 9th season of Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards. So that speaks volumes in terms of how far we've come, how well the reputation has grown over the years.
The Vanguard Economic Discourse started about 3 years ago, and again, it was important to have a dimension that would also look at the economic prospect of the nation, because just to be awarding or giving an award without some kind of strategic thought looked a bit outdated. So Vanguard then started the economic discourse, because the role of the media in shaping the economic agenda of every nation is just as important.
There's a lot of work that goes into that. Thankfully, it's not a one-sided work. The work itself is always founded and premised on the back of the initial work done by the Vanguard team themselves. They are essentially responsible for identifying those who will be awarded. Our work is to bring that come alive, to make it have a life of its own, such that it becomes not just an event but a memorable occasion.
Vanguard Personality of the Year award is exceptional because
It's about appreciating excellence.
it is merit-based to celebrate role models.
So our leaders will keep working to satisfy.
Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards, exclusively Vanguard.
If there's one thing I know, and I'm very certain of, is that Nigerians are not stingy people. So can we please not be stingy with the applause? A round of applause for Vanguard newspapers.
We took a break last year, of course, because of COVID, but we are back here. And I know that the excitement is much, as a lot of people have not seen each other. We do ask that you continue to observe COVID protocols. It is now time to begin the presentation of our awards, and we're going to be starting with a very important category. All of the categories are important, but as I was doing my personal research on the personalities that are going to be receiving the awards tonight, I truly was in awe. We're going to begin with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, this category recognizes individuals who have served Nigeria, individuals who have transformed the business sector, individuals who have brought innovation and also growth to our great nation. I am so excited to meet them in person, as I've read and I've done so much study on so many of them. We do ask that all of the awardees will be called and brought on stage, and then we'll proceed with the presentation. So to begin.
Yeah. Once again, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, particularly Excellencies, I would like to appeal to you to help us use your good office to also inform your aides and associates that just in case any one of you is called, please, for the purpose of avoiding the Delta variant COVID spread in Lagos State or in Nigeria, we sincerely appeal that only one person, only Your Excellencies, should come to the stage. And the same goes for every award recipient. I know we are here with our families and friends and loved ones. Once we get back to our seats, our tables, we can fist bump each other. And outside, we've created a photo booth experience area where we can actually mingle and appreciate each other. But the highest possible COVID protocols are being observed at the Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards. And most importantly for me, Bolani, please, why I'm making this announcement is that please, my balance is dependent on it.
But you know, TA, I don't think you have to worry about that. You whipped out the Delta variant. I'm pretty sure everyone is terrified of the Delta variant. Nice one.
Absolutely.
All right. So we would like to call on the awardees of the Lifetime Achievement category. First up, we have Prince Bola Agibola, KBE, CFR. I would request that we keep an applause going, and I'd also ask for the DJ to play some music as well as we invite Prince Bola Agibola to the stage.
This is Agibola, born on the 22nd of March 1934 in Owu, Ogun State, to the Owu royal family of Oba Abdusalam Agibola Badela II. He obtained his bachelor's degree in law at the Holborn College of Law, University of London, between 1959 and 1962, and was called to the English bar at the Lincoln's Inn in 1962. As a jurist and educationist, Prince Bola's brilliant performance as NBA president caught the attention of the then military president of Nigeria, General Ibrahim Babangida, who appointed him Attorney General and the Minister of Justice of Nigeria between 1985 and 1991. His strides in law practices saw him attain many judicial seats locally and internationally. Prince Agibola's life has not only been about Nigeria and the world, his community service impact is equally far-reaching. He is the founder of Crescent University, which was birthed in 2005 through the Islamic Mission of Africa. Prince Bola Agibola is the recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the Year 2019.
round of applause, please. The next recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award is Dr. Ebenezer Obe Fabi. A round of applause, please, for him as he makes his way to the stage. And his citation
Ebenezer
is
Obe,
ready.
Ebenezer Remileko Obe Fabi, born on the 3rd of April 1942 in Idogo, Ogun State. He began his professional career in the mid-1950s after moving to Lagos. After tutelage under Fatai Rolling Dollars Band, he formed a band called the International Brothers in 1964, playing highlife juju fusion. The band later metamorphosed into Inter-Reformers in the early 1970s with a long list of juju album hits on the West African Decca musical label. Chief Commander Ebenezer Obe, MFR, has become a world phenomenon through his music, which he calls Delike. He stands strong like an oak tree with so much resilience, strength, morale, honor, nobility, and wisdom. His creativity in music has immensely contributed to the social, cultural, economic, and political growth of Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole. Ebenezer Obe is the recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to dance later, so we'll keep that for later. Next up, we'd like to call for the Lifetime Achievement Award, Ambassador Shehu Malami, CON.
Ambassador Shehu Malami. Ambassador Shehu Malami, born on the 14th of November 1937 in Sokoto State. He received his General Certificate of Education at the North Devon Technical College, Barnstaple, and later attended Middle Temple. Ambassador Shehu is a diplomat who served as Nigeria's High Commissioner to South Africa during the administration of General Sani Abacha. He is also an astute businessman and an entrepreneur with several investments around the world. His involvement in public and private sectors is reputed for marks of excellence, as he was instrumental to the growth of various companies in Nigeria. They include Costain West Africa, Nigeria Industrial Development Bank, Shempat Patterson Zokinis, PZ, Japan Petroleum Company, and Indo-Nigeria Merchant Bank, Eco Bank, Union Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, amongst others. He is also a recipient of the Merit Award of Commander Order of the Niger, CON. Ambassador Shehu Malami is the recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
Thank you. For the next presentation, we'd like to call on Chief Umba Delike Amechi to the stage.
Chief Umba Zulike Amechi. Chief Umba Zulike Amechi, born on the 16th of June 1929 in Oko, Anambra State. He was elected member of the House of Representatives on the platform of the National Council of Nigerian Citizens, NCNC, in 1959 and was appointed Minister of Aviation and Transport in 1962. He remained a minister until the first military coup on January 15, 1966. Chief Umba Zulike Amechi was indeed a true nationalist. The independence of Nigeria was indeed a byproduct of the struggles and active non-violent resistance of Nigerian youths of Umba Zulike Amechi's era, especially members of the Zikist movement. He holds the traditional titles of Dara Akunwafo in his hometown Ufo. Chief Umba Zulike Amechi is the recipient of the Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
Thank you. A round of applause, please. Next, for the Lifetime Achievement Award, we'd like to call on Dr. Christopher Colladay to the stage, please.
Dr. Christopher Colladay. Dr. Christopher Colladay, born in 1932 in Area K, Osun State. He had his secondary education at the Government College Ibadan, after which he studied at Foro Bay College, Freetown, Sierra Leone. Dr. Colladay is tagged as the Jack of all trades and master of all, having excelled in every professional field. He is a veteran broadcaster and Director General of the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation. He was Chief Executive and Chairman of Cadbury Nigeria PLC and former Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom. He lectures at Lagos Business School and the School of Media and Communication. He was the Pro-Chancellor and the Chairman of the Governing Council of Pan-Atlantic University and is presently the Chancellor of McPherson University, Ogun. Dr. Christopher Colladay is the recipient of the Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
It's okay to clap for all of them, please. Also joining the Lifetime Achievement Awards recipients will be Chief Justice Aloma Mariam Mukhtar. Please welcome with a round of applause.
Chief Justice Aloma Maria Mukhtar. Aloma Maria Mukhtar, born on the 20th of November 1944. She attended St. George's Primary School, Zaria, St. Bartholomew School, Wusasa, Zaria. She then moved to Gibson and Weldon College of Law, England, before being called to the English Bar in November in 1966 and the Nigerian Bar in 1977. She was formerly Justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, 2005 to 2012, Justice of the Supreme Court of the Gambia, 2011 to 2012, and Chief Justice of Nigeria, 2012 to 2014. In her career, Mukhtar has been a lady of many firsts. She is the first female lawyer from northern Nigeria, first female judge of the High Court in Kano, first female judge of the High Court in Kano State Judiciary, first female justice of the Court of Appeal of Nigeria, the first female justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, and the first female Chief Justice of Nigeria. In 2012, former President Goodluck Jonathan conferred on her the Nigerian National Honor of the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. Aloma Maria Mukhtar is the recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
I think that Amazon deserves a bigger round of applause than that, ladies and gentlemen. Also, joining this very exclusive list is another well-deserving individual in the person of Chief Folake Sholanke SAN. Please a round of applause once again.
Chief Folake Sholanke. Chief Folake Sholanke, born in Abeokuta on March 29, 1932. She is a Nigerian lawyer, administrator, and social critic who was called to the English Bar in 1962 and received the International Bar Association's Outstanding International Women Lawyer Award at the association's 5th World Women Lawyers Conference held in London in recognition of her professional excellence and immense contribution to the advancement of women within the legal profession. Chief Folake was appointed Commissioner, Western State of Nigeria, as well as Chairman, Western Nigeria Television Broadcasting Corporation, WNTBC. She became a source of pride not only for Nigeria and the Nigerian woman, but also for Africa and the black world as a whole. Chief Folake Sholanke is a recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
We have 2 more recipients to go in this Lifetime Achievement Awards category, and the next person will be Professor Anya Oko Anya. A round of applause for Professor Anya.
Professor Anya Oko Anya. Professor Anya Oko Anya, born on 3rd of January 1937. He is a chartered biologist, fellow and past vice president of the Nigerian Academy of Science, the fellow of the Institute of Biology of the United Kingdom, the Linnean Society of London, the Cambridge Philosophical Society, and former president, Union of African Biologists, and pioneer director general of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, NESG. Professor Anya has etched his name among great academics and administrators in Nigeria. His distinctive contribution in the field of parapsychology has helped in tackling the problem of parasitism and parasitosis in Nigeria's tropical environment. Anya stands out because of the clear vision he had for what he wanted to be in life and his undistracted drive for it. Professor Anya Oko Anya is a recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
And last but not the least in this category of the Lifetime Achievement Award recipients is Mr. Obong Atta. Please a round of applause for Mr. Obong Atta. His Excellency.
Obong Atta. Obong Victor Basi Atta, born on November 20th, 1938. He gained a degree from Leeds University of Art and a postgraduate diploma in building science from Liverpool University. He obtained an MA in advanced architectural design and planning and also attended the Kennedy Graduate School of Governance at Harvard University. Obong Atta, a one-time governor of Akwa Ibom State from 1999 to 2007, is tagged the fearless, incorruptible politician. His administration drew up both short and long-term development agendas for the state, aimed at transforming a civil service state where government existed for its own benefit to an industry-based economy. Obong Atta is a recipient of Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the year 2019.
All right. Thank you very much. At this point, I'd like to invite the editor of the Vanguard newspapers, Mr. Eze Anaba, and His Royal Highness, Oba Frederick Obateru Akinrita, the Olugbo of Ubola Kingdom, chairman of Obat Petroleum, to also help us and present this Lifetime Achievement Awards to this well-deserving and highly illustrious sons and daughters of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, please let's be informed that we are observing full COVID protocols. Everyone please ensure to wear your masks, and also please let's try and keep to our seats. The time for networking and socializing will come, but please we've tried to socially distance the entire hall. Please ensure that you are where you're supposed to be. Kabiyesi, you're welcome, sir.
You're welcome.
So we're going to start. Kabiyesi will help us present the awards. You can come here, sir. The first one will go to Prince Bola Agibola. Can Prince Bola Agibola's representative step out to receive his award? Mr. Anaba. Unfortunately, again, due to the very strict COVID protocols we are observing, we are not going to share microphones, and we will not be taking any speeches from the recipients.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Particularly the governors here. I greet you. Okay. Do you want me to hold it? No. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Particularly, I want to recognize all the excellency, the governor of every state, because the monarch have respect for the governor. It's not easy to be a governor of a state. Please give them a round of applause, the governors. Particularly my governor, Akeredolu, Oluwarotimi, is number one governor in the country. Anyway, this award is dedicated to Bola Agibola, dated this day, 17 July 2021. And I know this was the publisher that signed in Vanguard newspaper, Sam Amuka. What is the...
Well, His Royal Majesty said that Governor Akeredolu is the best governor in Nigeria. I just looked at Governor Sanwo-Olu. In his mind, he's thinking we'll start collecting toll gates now. When the governor start paying toll gates, we will know which governor is working. All right. So, Kabiyesi is representing him, so we'll just present to him and then he can.
July
Thank you very much, Kabisi. So quickly we go on to the next person, Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey Fabi, legendary musician. So because of time, we'll just do the presentations, no speeches. Just
it's my musician. He play for me. He want me to sing some of the songs. I will sing it for you, but it's not today. This is for my friend, okay? God bless you.
Kabisi, we have quite a few more for you, sir. So we need to really speed things up. Ambassador Shehu Malami is next. Quickly, we move. And after Ambassador Shehu Malami, Chief Delike Amechi is representative. Please be upstanding.
Malami, my good friend. Dated this day, 17 July 2021.
Okay. Represented by President
All right, thank you. The next person. Chief Delike Amechi. After him, please, the representative of Dr. Christopher Colladay, please get ready.
Dated this day, 17 July 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Christopher Colladay.
This one is for the Dr. Colladay, Christopher Colladay, dated this day, 17 July 2021. Congratulations for you. Look at you.
Up next, representative of Chief Justice Aloma Miriam Mukhtar. Chief Folake Shilake. Your Highness, she's not here.
One of the best awards. The man that rose from lawyer to magistrate, from magistrate to Chief Justice of Nigeria. It's not easy. So I'm going to meet her personally because of this award. Thank you very much, Mr. Vanguard.
All right.
This is for Aloma.
So the next one, Chief Folake Shilake.
This day, 17 July 2021. Congratulations. Yeah.
Of course, we know that Chief Folake Shilake is the first female senior advocate of Nigeria.
Like I will tell you this history, but he has handled a case for me. The brilliant lawyer. So this is for Mama.
Yes, sir.
Award dedicated presented to Folake Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Dated this day, 17 July 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you very much, Kabi. Thank you very much, Kabiesi. Next, we'd like to call on Professor Anya Oko. Anya.
Certificate presented to Professor Ayam, dated this day, 17 July 2021. Congratulations, Professor. It's not easy for what to business. God bless you.
And then next up, we have Mr. Obong Atta.
Our governor.
Mr. Victor. Obong Victor Atta, my apologies.
I want to indicate presented to Victor Atta dated this day, 17 July 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How are you? Thank you very much. I'm happy to see you today.
We now request that all the awardees would please rise so we can take a group picture.
Give me the award after this.
Thank you very much, Nigerians, fellow Nigerians. Can we celebrate them with a big round of applause? Celebrate them. Very well deserved. Each one has made a tremendous impact in the life of their communities and indeed Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much, Your Excellencies. You can please leave the stage. Yes, thank you very much, Kabir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And congratulations to all the Lifetime Achievement Award recipients. This is the first set. We still have another set, but before then, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, viewers watching at home, it's a great honor and pleasure that I will present this entertainment interlude for you. Please join me in welcoming the Vesta Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Vesta Orchestra.
You know, PA, I really felt like we went all over the world. A little bit of Paris, a little bit of Italy, and of course, right back home to our beloved country, Nigeria.
It's not every time spray money and dance. Sometimes listen to classics like this.
All right, we're going to be moving on to another set of Lifetime Achievement Awards. If you recall, we are doing 2 years of the Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards in one. So we will begin that process shortly as we allow the orchestra to clear the stage. DJ, please play some music.
Of course, it's the 2019 and the 2020 edition. So some of the recipients are from last year while the others are from this year. Okay, let's get the ball rolling. In this second category, permit me to start by inviting the first recipient for this set, His Excellency, former Governor of Ogun State, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, CON. Please a round of applause for him. Aremo.
Chief Olusegun Oshoba. Chief Olusegun Oshoba, born on the 15th of July 1939 in Egba, Ogun State. He obtained a diploma in journalism at the University of Lagos and went for a 1-year course in the United Kingdom on the scholarship of the Commonwealth Press Union in 1967. Chief Oshoba rose through the ranks of Daily Times, becoming the editor in 1975. He left the newspaper in November 1975 to take up the task of general manager of the Ilorin-based Nigerian Herald. Having reached the peak of his career, he moved on and worked with the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, the Times of London, Newsweek Magazine, USA, and the United Press International Agency, UPI. His political career saw him elected as the governor of Ogun State on 2 different occasions, from 1992 to 1993 and 1999 to 2003. He holds the national honors for the Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON. Aremo Olusegun Oshoba is the recipient of the Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award of the Year 2019.
Thank you very much. Next in this class will be Chief Arthur Mbadefo, MFR CON.
Chief Arthur Mbadefo. Chief Arthur Christopher Mbadefo is a Nigerian diplomat and a chartered accountant. He was educated at St. Patrick's College, Calabar, and trained in the United Kingdom as a chartered accountant. He is highly intelligent, cerebral, and a talented diplomat, and has excelled in many walks of life, making his marks. In 1999, he trudged on the diplomatic terrain and excelled when ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo's administration appointed him Nigeria's ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations in New York. Operating at the epicenter of global diplomacy, he ensured the protection of Nigeria's interests, maintained and developed existing alliances, and facilitated the creation of new ties. Chief Arthur Mbadefo also brought his administrative talents to bear on the country's tertiary education sector as well. He served as Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council at the University of Lagos, Akoka, Lagos, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, and Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Chief Arthur Mbadefo is a recipient of Vanguard's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you. Thank you. Next will be a very distinguished Nigerian in the person of Dr. Wilfred Olabode Olajimoke, a former senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Bode Olajimoke. Dr. Wilfred Olabode Olajimoke is a lawyer, a politician, and a philanthropist. He obtained a law degree at the University of Lagos, UNILAG, an MA degree in Moscow, Russia, and a PhD in law in the UK. Upon Nigeria's return to democracy, Olajimoke sought the highest office in the land. Although not as president, he served as a senator representing Ondo North Senatorial District on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. In 2007, he was re-elected for another term to represent the Senatorial District. During his time at the Senate, he was a member of the following Senate committees: Navy, National Planning, Foreign Affairs, Employment, Labor and Productivity, Downstream Petroleum, Defense, and Army. Olajimoke is also the chairman of a non-governmental organization known as Mission to Save the Helpless, MISTOSAF. The primary mission of Mr. SAF is to improve the health of the less privileged, a passion he dedicates his time and resources to. Dr. Wilfred Olabode Olajimoke is a recipient of Vanguard's Lifetime Achievement Award.
And next is someone I'm highly honored to be inviting on this stage. Is an elder statesman par excellence, a nationalist, an activist for eternity. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, probably one of the most highly regarded leaders. A warm round of applause, if possible, a warm standing ovation for Chief Ayo Adebanjo, our leader.
Ayo Adebanjo. Chief Ayo Adebanjo is a lawyer, journalist, and elder statesman. After attending a few elementary schools, he went to the prestigious CMS Grammar School, after which he went to England to study law. Chief Ayo Adebanjo belongs to a different tradition of the politics of character, dignity, and truthfulness. Not one to be bullied, Chief Adebanjo has been one of the most vocal, most unrelenting apostles of Awoism in Nigeria. Chief Ayo Adebanjo joined the Bode Olajimoke. Dr. Wilfred Olabode Olajimoke is a lawyer who early in 1940 a politician as a follower of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. But in 1951, he became a member of the youth wing of the Action Group and a mentee
Even at the
and
right
political
age
disciple
of
of late
93,
Awolowo.
please a round of applause for Pa Adebanjo. You're most welcome, sir. Even the other recipients are standing to welcome Daddy. You're most welcome, sir.
So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the Lifetime Achievement Awards. And next I'd like to call on a human rights activist and always very committed to sharing his views no matter the consequences, Alaji Tanko Yakasai, OFR. A round of applause please for him as he makes his way to the stage.
Tanko Yakasai, Alhaji Tanko Yakasai, due to his selfless lifestyle as an activist between 1953 and 1986, Yakasai was tagged as one of the most persecuted politicians in the history of Nigerian political activism, and this subjected him to arrests and detentions on 10 different occasions. In a state where most political analysts, statesmen choose to be silent about the woes of a nation under any administration, Alhaji Tanko Yakasai remains a controversial Nigerian politician and human rights activist who has damned the consequences of opposing the powers that be by saying things the way they ought to be, right from the colonial era. His resounding views on Nigeria's political landscape during the colonial era, military dictatorial rule, and civil rule endeared him as a delight of newsmen across Nigeria and its diaspora. Alhaji Tanko Yakasai is a recipient of Vanguard's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you. Next up, I'd like to call on the distinguished and also a captain of many different industries, Alaji Maman Daura. A round of applause.
Maman Daura. Alhaji Maman Daura is a journalist, an accomplished administrator, a successful businessman, a philanthropist, and a self-effacing statesman. He was chosen by the late premier of defunct Northern Region, Sir Ahmadu Bello, alongside a few others to study in the UK. Subsequently, Daura was admitted to Trinity College Dublin, where he obtained a BSc in Economics and Politics and a combined master's degree in Public and Business Administration. Alhaji Daura's capacity as a board member of Africa International Bank and chairman of the Nigerian Bank of Commerce and Industry, his brilliance sparkled like the Northern Star. As one of the major pioneers of the industrialization of Northern Nigeria, Daura, alongside local and international partners and investors, set up some successful companies including Kaduna Furniture and Carpet, Kaduna Aluminium Limited, Kaduna Machine Works, Boots Nigeria Limited, United Nigeria Textile Limited, Kuntua Textiles, Ariwa Textiles, Nortex, and Fitex. Alhaji Daura was an active member of Katsina State Development Fund, a philanthropic organization, as well as the Jamaat Nasrul Islam. Alhaji Maman Daura is a recipient of Vanguard's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Next up, we would like to call on the stage a renowned academician, Professor Adenike Grange. A round of applause, please, as he makes his way to the stage.
Professor Adenike Grange. Professor Adenike Grange, born of late illustrious Pa Robert Olatunji Adebowale. She is a pharmacist, optician, lecturer, and founder of Commerce Medicine Stores in Lagos. She studied medicine at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland. Through determination and hard work, Professor Adenike Grange rose through the ranks of her profession and has made significant changes to advance the vision and mission of the Nigerian medical healthcare delivery system. With over 40 years of postgraduate clinical, community health, research, and administrative experience in various world-class medical, government, and non-governmental institutions, she was a consultant to the Federal Ministry of Health, WHO, UNICEF, UNFPA, and USAID. She is the founder and board chairperson of Ade Grange Child Foundation, an organization which advocates for sustained improvement in the plight of children, as well as for equity and universal coverage with quality health care. Professor Adenike Grange is a recipient of Vanguard's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Next up, I'd like to call on stage Dr. Biodu Shobanja, who revolutionized in so many ways the advertising industry as we know it now. A round of applause, please, for Dr. Biodu Shobanja.
Biodu Shobanja. Abiodun Olushina Shobanja is the chairman of Troika Holdings. He attended St. George's Primary School and Odogbulu Grammar School for his primary and secondary education, respectively. He was also at the College of Marketing, Cockham, Maidenhead in England, where he obtained the college's certificate in marketing. Shobanja is recognized as the father of modern advertising in Nigeria. He created the most successful marketing and advertising group, the Troika Group, which still retains industry leadership long after he's left active practice. At over 75 years, and after retiring from active practice, Shobanja still commands the aura of an industry chieftain, difficult to match on account of the size of his achievement and the impact he made in advertising and media. Biodu Shobanja is a recipient of the Vanguard Lifetime Achievement Award.
And last but not least, we have Chief Mrs. Winifred Awoshika, OON, as she makes her way to the stage. A round of applause, please. This completes our list of the Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Chief Mrs. Winifred Awoshika. Chief Mrs. Winifred Awoshika is an educationist, philanthropist, and also founder of the Christian Schools, who hails from Ondo State. She went to the Nigerian College of Arts, Enugu, for advanced intermediate studies, then later obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Ibadan. Awoshika reportedly established Christian Nursery Primary School with just 5 children in the boys' quarters of her home at Ladikwa. The mustard seed has since then grown into a mighty oak, under whose branches a great many have found learning, succor, and livelihood. Today, the institution consists of 5 nursery primary schools, 4 secondary schools, and a pre-degree college. In February 2015, Christland University was birthed, making Awoshika the only Nigerian alive to own and run educational institutions from kindergarten to tertiary levels. She has been conferred with innumerable awards and recognitions, including a doctorate degree in management technology from the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and honors from the Science and Mathematics Teachers Association of Nigeria. Chief Mrs. Winifred Awoshika is a recipient of Vanguard's Lifetime Achievement Award.
A round of applause, please, for our Lifetime Achievement awardees. Every single awardee has contributed to this great nation. And to present this award, I'd like to call on someone who I deeply admire, retired Major General Ike Nwachukwu, CFR, to do the presentation. And we'd also like to call on the Director General of NIMASA, Dr. Bashir Jimo. Apologies, Dr. Bashir Jamo.
All right. So, General, sir, the interesting thing about the work of a master of ceremony is that there's absolutely no one that you cannot command. So, I'm going to command the general and he's going to obey. General, sir, can you receive the award? I love this job. General, move back. Hold it. General, collect the second one too. Yeah, collect it.
See, you're taking it too far.
That's the power of an MC. But I'm also a very respectful one, so please, let's go on.
This is for Olusegun Oshoba.
Representing His Excellency former Governor of Ogun State, Chief Olusegun Oshoba.
Congratulations.
General Ike Nwachukwu is probably the most detribalized general that you can ever meet. A polyglot. He speaks Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo fluently. Thank you very much. Next.
Thank you, young lady. Thank you. This is for Odu, Arthur Mbanefo. You know, it's wonderful to have 90-year-old and more receiving awards and still standing tall. Thank you, sir.
All right. And the next recipient?
To Wilfred Olajumoke.
Distinguished Senator Bode Olajumoke. Next. And the next award, ladies and gentlemen.
The next award goes to Chief Ayo Adebanjo. Another over 90-year-old man still standing tall. Another of my favorites, Alaji Tanko Yakasai, one of those that fought for Nigeria's freedom. Alaji Tanko Yakasai.
All right, next.
This also goes to Alaji Mammandaura that we all know about. Thank you. The next award goes to Professor Delike Grange. Or her representative? Is there anybody here representing her? All right.
Next.
This award goes to Biodu, Shobanja, my very great friend.
Next.
Thank you, young lady.
Winifred Awoshika. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. General?
Could I order myself down?
Sir, you can even order me down. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Please, a round of applause for our presenters. Please hold on, sir, just for group photographs with the recipients. Well done. All right, thank you very much, distinguished Nigerians. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our Lifetime Achievement awardees. They truly represent what it means to be patriots. And, you know, as Major Wachiku said, honestly, it's great to see so many people who are in their 90s, able, agile, standing. I hope that I'm going to be that strong when I'm that age. I think I need to do some exercise while I'm at it right now. So we're going to be moving on swiftly, and we are going to be presenting the next categories. As you recall, this is the 2019 and 2020 Vanguard Personality of the Year Awards. So we will have multiple people in this next category. The next category that we're going to be presenting is the Young Entrepreneur of the Year. And first of all, we'd like to call on the 2019 awardee, the founder of Belema Oil, Tien Jack Rich, as the recipient of the 2019 Young Entrepreneur of the Year. A round of applause, please, for him as he makes his way to the stage.
Mr. Tane T.S. Jack Rich. Mr. Tane T.S. Jack Rich. Born on the 28th of January 1975 in River State, he studied petroleum production technology, business administration at the University of Wales, and business management from USAM University with several fellowships and doctorate awards within and outside Nigeria. After years of hard work, Jack founded J&G Global Gas and Oil Field Limited in 1998 and other subsidiaries to provide oil and gas related services. He is the president and founder of Belema Oil Producing Limited, the first indigenous oil exploration and production company in Nigeria to emerge from an oil producing community in the heart of Niger Delta. He is a philanthropist driven by his values to give back to the society. He has, through his foundation, awarded scholarships and employed over 3,000 Nigerian youths with plans for 12,000 as ambassadors of wealth creation throughout Nigeria. Mr. T.S. Jackridge is the recipient of Vanguard Entrepreneur Award of the Year 2019.
A very passionate man for philanthropy and also ensuring that as he is exploring and has a company that does the indigenous drilling in the Niger Delta region, he's also changing his community by being very philanthropic. Now, to present this award, I'd like to call on a gentleman that's very distinguished and also very passionate about ensuring that the youth of Nigeria are able to forge and push this country forward.
To present this award, I would like to invite the former Director General of NIMASA, Dr. Peter Sai Dakuku. Please a round of applause for Mr. Dakuku Peter Sai.
This award certificate is presented to Jack Rich Ten, astute businessman and philanthropist, as Vanguard Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Congratulations.
Please stand by, sir. You have two more to go or one more to go? How many? Very well, sir.
All right, we'd now like to call on the 2020 Vanguard Young Entrepreneur of the Year. He is an avid builder and creates beautiful pieces of luxury all across the world. I'm talking about none other than the founder and CEO of the Sujimoto Group, Sijibomi Ogundele.
Shijibomi Ogundele is a Nigerian businessman, entrepreneur, venture capitalist, and real estate mogul. He is the founder and lead partner of Sujimoto Group of companies that deals in real estate, finance, and energy. He attended Lagos State Model College, Mero, and thereafter proceeded to the Anglia Ruskin University to study law. Shijibomi is redefining the real estate sector with his landmark signatures. His company, Sujimoto Construction Limited, is a leading name in luxury real estate. One of his projects, the Sujimoto Gugliano project, has attracted clients, managing directors of multinational companies, billionaires, and music entrepreneur Biodu, with reported annual revenue of about $30 million, and many other ongoing luxury projects in Lagos and Abuja. Shijibomi is rated a brave young entrepreneur by Forbes Africa. Shijibomi Ogundele is the Vanguard Young Entrepreneur of the Year.
Shijibomi Ogundele on this amazing feat. So we now have another category that has been newly introduced, and I'm glad to see it here. I think personally it might have taken a little bit too long, in my honest opinion. The next category that we'll be calling is the Woman Entrepreneur of the Year. And this goes to Her Royal Highness Rosemary Princess Her Royal Highness Princess Rosemary Osuala Atu.
Princess Rosemary Osula Atu. Princess Rosemary Osula Atu is a successful entrepreneur, philanthropist, and socialite who hails from the Benin royal family. She is the founder and initiator of 3 firms, Nehemiah Grace Limited, Sharon Properties Limited, and Jezreel Grace Villa and Apartment Limited. Her philanthropic activities are numerous and far-reaching in the lives of the beneficiaries of her milk of human kindness. Princess Rosemary set up the Rosula Foundation principally as a vehicle through which her philanthropic endeavors are actualized. When the pandemic broke out in Nigeria, Rosula Foundation donated about 50 million to Edo State's COVID-19 medical outreach, in addition to various foodstuff it shared to residents of her state. Her foundation also spent hundreds of millions procuring and distributing food staples like rice, beans, gari, noodles, and so on to the needy in society. Princess Rosemary Osula Atu is the Vanguard Woman Entrepreneur of the Year 2020.
It's such a beautiful thing to see beautiful, great, gracious women being acknowledged for their role in developing society. Once again, please, a big round of applause for Chief Mrs. Rosemary Osula Atu.
Thank you very much. You're free to go. Yes, thank you very much.
And thank you very much, Mr. Peter Sai.
So I think, TA, we've had quite a bit of presentation, and I know that, we need to do a little bit of an intermission. TA and I both have been practicing a song that we'd like to perform for you.
Yeah. So, since I found out that, this is like my 26th year in entertainment, doing stand-up comedy, emceeing, hosting, and I found out that even though you are the master of ceremony, you spend like an average of 4, 5, 6, 7 hours on stage, and you get paid well. But no matter how well you get paid, this group of guys, they come in, just do 5-10 minutes, and you hear the millions they collect. So I think that I'm in the wrong side of the trade. So we have to join the music business. Balanle Abi?
I have been practicing all week long. I have another name. I rap on the side. It's called Bolinto, and Tia is going to beatbox for me. So I just created a little song that I hope that I'd like to share, and I hope you will all be so gracious to indulge me. It goes like this.
Okay.
So, my name is Bolinto. I live in Lagos. I'm at the Vanguard Personality of the Year Award. I think I need claps. Thank you so much, Ma. I'm at the Vanguard of the Personality of the Year Awards. I like to do this job. Talking is my business. Who's gonna pay me to come to the next gig so I can be a rapper? Do I have any hands?
Yeah.
So I think with the applause, it definitely is a fail.
But I don't know. I think it's too late for me to even learn how to rap in English. Because the rap that we hear these days, that's what you used to learn, right?
Yes, that's what we can fight.
Oh yeah, we can't sing that here.
Look, my family is watching, okay?
Yeah,
Keep that for later. I don't know this song. I don't know it. Mommy, I don't know this song.
You can see His Excellency is looking at our boy also. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, to entertain you this evening, we bring on one of Nigeria's finest voices, an amazing young man, a talented musician. He's paid his dues from movies to music. Actually started from music, but a lot of people knew him through the series
Voice Nigeria and also Project Fame. What's that?
All right, distinguished guest, ladies and gentlemen, this guy has some of the hottest songs in Nigeria right now. I can't even try to go on his key. Anybody we want you.
All I know is that, I asked all of our daddies to hold their wives close to them because he likes to serenade women. That's what I know.
As in, I don't know, like that you get, it's bad enough that you get paid so well. Now, once they enter stage, all the women just forget all their husbands.
They're collecting everyone's wives. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call on none other than renowned musician, beautiful song voice, and also a wonderful dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage, Chike!
Let's go. Okay. Okay. Jump up. Go, 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 go.
If you want to say hello, I make you talk hello. Say I wanna call you my baby, and I wanna make you my lady. You're looking at me 3 times in a row, and if you want to say hello, make you talk out, yeah. I want you say hello. Are you coming with let's go. I was thinking it cannot Imanachi Kwakazi Gomo. On you, me. So what am I looking for? Say bye-bye, you don't bless me, oh. You giving me you, giving you me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Na 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 yeah. Na 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 yeah. Yeah. Beginning connection, Imanachi Kwakazi. Oh, you me. So what am I looking for? Say bye-bye, you don't bless me. You giving me you me. Hey. I was keeping my I was keeping my mama, you don't say you got that for me, yeah. I do God. I call God. When I call your name, Shakara. Say you gon' be my duty. Yeah. Give me a number, no go run away. Let me go and I feel use you. Cause someone I can go far away. Oh Lord, yeah. Me and you. And you will. And I'm me and you. I do go. When I call your name, Shakara. Say you gon' be my Julia. Say you gon' be my Julia. Yeah, give me a number, no go run away. I didn't be going up to use you. So when I can go far away. Me and you, and I'm me and you. Come, they already know. I'll be right beside you, like the wall of Jericho. This is my favorite right now. Hey, you. When I come, they already know. I'll be right beside you. I know what to tell you. Oh, they don't know, they don't know. They don't know what's going on. When I kiss her, when I kiss her, when I kiss her, my baby boo. I'll be a soldier for you. I'm getting better in Kung Fu. Oh, you should know that I got you, yeah. You should know that I got you too. And I'll be right beside you, yeah. Anything that you do. And if you ever need saving, I will be running, running, running to you. And I'll be running, I'll be running, running.
You have been watching the Vanguard Personality of the Year Award coming to you live from Channels Television. We now return to our regular programming.
You've been watching a live Channels Television event.